Hello, and welcome to WIC Commander number 24, and today's random commander is Rona, Disciple of Gix. This is an old one from Dominaria. Arguably not the best, but what she does is when she comes in, she exiles a historic card from our graveyard. So historic means artifact, legendaries, and sagas, as it usefully tells us here. And then we can play that card. So we basically can, as long as she's on the battlefield, play a card from our graveyard that she has exiled. So a nice little bit of card advantage there, and that's very much the name of the game. The rest of our deck is card advantage. We have absolutely loads and loads. In fact, I'd say the majority of this deck is historic cards. Aside from Artificer's Assistant, we have a whole bunch of legendary creatures and artifacts that give us card advantage or mana value that allows us to get into our large legendary threats. Legendary cards obviously can be a lot more powerful than normal cards, but there is no particular combo here, just a nice bunch of legendary cards to enjoy in with the historic keyword that Rona can get. I think in terms of our win cons, we have some really nice sagas at the top here, some good planeswalkers, and most of these cards, and we have a bit of a reanimation package as well if we want to bring all this nasty stuff back. So yeah, this deck isn't too serious or has too much potential, but we'll see how it does, shall we? Historic cards with Rona, Disciple of Gix, on to the first game. And we are playing against our first opponent, who is playing Muldrotha, the Gravetide, and has a companion in Garuda Depths, Doom of Depths. So we're seeing some pretty nasty stuff here, but we have some nice stuff going on in hand. We have the Omen Keel, which can be crewed as soon as Rona comes down. We have Spark Double to copy some of our legendary threats, as well as some Mindstone to ramp. So I think it's a good general hand to face our opponent with. We also have some nice legendary lands, which usually don't care about the historic keyword, but we will see. Aha, Chase. We will start off by playing a tapped Seagate, just so we have all our blue sources ready, considering we have Jace in hand. And they already start off the Evolving Wilds, which is really nice for Muldrotha, as they can continually return that whenever they so desire. A nice slow start here. I think that Cosmina exiling... yes, the Omen Kill exiling stuff from the top of their library works really nicely. It means we can mill them without, while they're milling themselves, without thinking too much about the consequences, and hopefully have some land drops in the future. Absolutely love the Omen Kill. Wonderful card to be playing with. So they're going straight for the Arcane Signet, maybe into a 2-drop. Yes, the Ornithopter of Paradise comes down, which means that they're ready next turn to play more Muldrotha if all goes to plan for them. I'm going to go into Rona myself. We can't exile a historic card from our graveyard, but that's fine. We're using her to crew a big boat here. So, lovely. We exile the top 3 cards. Don't hit any lands, but hit 3 pretty nasty cards there, so pretty happy to get rid of that. Next turn we have Time of Ice, which means we can tap down Muldrotha and get another hit with the Omen Keel, if that's what they choose to do. But they're taking their time here, so I don't know if they're necessarily going for that plan. No, they're binding the Old Gods on our... presumably the Omen Keel, yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so it might be time for us to start using our Saga and Animus of Night's Reach. This is really nice against what they're doing. So, aha! So, Cabal Paladin, one of the really fun cards in this. There was 2 damage each time we play a historic spell. Unfortunately, everything we have in hand costs 4 at the moment. So, we will go straight... In fact, Time of Ice means that Ornithopter is tapped down, which is quite nice. I'm not going to complain too much about that. The Long Reach of Night here, not the best card in retrospect, as they can just discard a lot of their stuff. But they are short on land drops, which is not something I'm going to complain about. Although they're not really having much trouble ramping, so hopefully we can get Chase next turn. If we get another blue mana source. Tap target creature, unfortunately. And they're subduing our Rona. Aha! Very useful that. We got the Bajuka Bug in hand, so we can start thinking about exiling their graveyard. I think it's just good. Well, Rona's gone for the Cabal Paladin, actually. And we will exile their graveyard here. Even though there's not much to it, the Evolving Wilds is a big deal for them playing land drops each turn. And the Ornithopter is going to get bounced, which now doesn't seem so great, but hey-ho. Can't play the Jace either, but we can do Mind Stone into one of our 2/4 drops. Yeah, here comes Muldrotha. Their stuff gets bounced. And I think we actually want to start drawing cards here with Jace. The Cabal Paladin doing some good work there. And we're going to mill ourselves, because we don't want to mill this Muldrotha deck. Oof, shame to see those cards go, but we do have Emery, who will be able to bring those cards back out for us. So that's good to see. In fact, we could Spark Double. Oof. Oof, that's nasty. It's very nasty. But we can block with Rona here to stop the Muldrotha killing our Chase. Yep, there's the Ornithopter again. Yep, there's Rona. Lovely. And yes, of course, we'll have her back. Another island here. I think we'll Jace. See what we get for ourselves. Another island, that's always welcome. I think Emery is a certain here, because I'm going to start playing Solemn. And other cards. And then the Long Reach of Night, or should we just go Rona again? I think Rona's blocking, so yeah. Maybe we just want to Spark Double the Jace. Yeah, let's Spark Double the Jace. That seems fun.
We can figure a way out of
Now we have 2 of them.
this.
Fantastic. And what do we have in our graveyard that's worth keeping? Quite a bit. The Long Reach of Night here seems a bit weak. They didn't exile. They didn't exile, no. So what do they have? They have 1 enchantment, which they could just use on Emery, so, and Lavaz. Emery we could get back. Ooh, they're getting rid of the Bajuka Bog, which they can now play. So yeah, if they're going to get rid of our graveyard, then we might as well get rid of Emery. A bit of a shame. But maybe we'll just win with the double of Jace here. And a Mana Leaf Pixie, nice. We do have some board wipes, so we can deal with this board if we just draw the right stuff. But that does rely on us drawing the right stuff, of course. Rona can get back Emery as well, which would be nice. So they're getting rid of the OG one. We'll block with Emery, considering she's now useless. Nice. Cool. Right. Elspeth's Nightmare. That exiles their graveyard, so we're very happy about that, but we're going to draw the 2 extra cards first.
It's a matter of
Yes, Massacre Girl is one of those ones that we wanted to keep. That's fine. We can get her back with Rona.
how you play and
Oh, Ashiok, lovely. Okay, so in this case, I think we go Elspeth's Nightmare into Maraleaf? Yeah, Elspeth's Nightmare into Maraleaf. Lazav right now isn't really doing much, but I'll get rid of Maraleaf Pixie. And then we'll play Rona to get back our Massacre Girl. Considering that Lazav... Well, Lazav can turn into a flying threat here, but we'll get that Massacre Girl. It's a good point, though. That's much point. Yes, I think there is. There is point. We do need a 1-drop to kick it all, a creature with 1 fewer power, so we can properly do this, but yes, we'll have Massacre Girl back. The ability of Ashiok here to exile their graveyard is going to be a big deal, though. I mean, they might start going into the Gyruda. A bit of a shame. We will leave. Yeah, we'll take Rona back. There we go, that's finding the old gods. That means one of our Jaces is probably going down.
Did that just happen?
And now the other one will too. Yeah. Okay, that's both of them gone, but
Momentary setback.
we are going to get them to discard a card here, which would be nice. Oh, Alrund's very welcome addition. Ah, does that really matter? It does matter, okay. So there's not much point playing Ashiok here. We will play Alrund. The Water Graven tapped and do the long reach of Night. This, by the way, I kind of think it'd be alright in Commander, really, if you're doing something like Tegrid. I mean, if you're doing something like Tegrid, then Commander probably isn't the the format everyone will enjoy you playing. Okay, so what should we go for? I think we should go for creatures, considering we have a lot of them. Nice, and we have our own Lazard. Lovely. Okay, so they're going to be able to do Binding the Old Gods again. This is such a good loop. Fabled Passage is gone. And they'd be wise to play it, but not crack it. They have enchantments for days. There's a surprising amount of instants, actually. Lazotep plating and others. They must have had something very important. Or they might have just wanted to... Well, that might have just been the card they discarded. So, we'll see. Yeah, Aaron's down. Bit of a shame. And the Marrowleaf Pixie's back. I wonder if there's anything we can copy in our graveyard that Lazard would really benefit from. Yeah, probably, but still. We will block... We might as well block more Joyful with the Runs, but they've got us in a pretty good lock here. They will lose this enchantment, though, when it gets exiled here. And we need to make sure our... Ooh, that could be useful. Yes, we want the Night's Reach to happen first, so they're going to sacrifice a creature or discard a card, which is then going to exile probably the little zombie, realistically. Yeah. And then that gets exiling of the graveyard again. Ooh. So we do... Well, yeah, we don't have Massacre Girl anymore, do we? Rona could get us back something of decency, but I think Yunji is going to be a nasty threat in itself. And then we will Lazard and Ashiok as well, I think, just to get the board nice and... Ooh! Do we want Rites of Bells and Lock? No, I don't think we do. It does create a bunch of clerics, but really not what we're after. And I feel comfortable exiling their graveyard here. Cool. Of course, they can just do it again. They can just play the Binding of the Old Gods, which is sensational with Mordrofa here. Cool, they have a Spark Double. Nice. So then they can Garuda again. Maybe we should be playing Garuda. Another 4 things. Just seeing if there's anything to reanimate, because Junji can get something back for us. But so far it looks like that's our and that's going to be worth it. Yeah, Massacre Girl being gone is really annoying, but there's still not a 1-drop in sight. The zombie would have done it. Zombie would have done it nicely. We are getting our Animus of Night's Reach next turn. Cool. What are they going to go for? Yeah, sure. I'm not surprised Ashiok's gone, to be real. Let's be realistic here. And Key to the Archive, nice. So, what can save us here is probably Kiorobes the Sea God. We have that in here somewhere, but it's just a matter of drawing it, I suppose. Yeah, it's a nice board. Ooh. How many creatures do we have that we could bring back? So we have a lot of 2-drops, a 4-drop, and a 5-drop. So actually, Agadeem's Awakening for 5 does something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Emery's a 3-drop, of course. So that's 4 things brought back. And we will copy Junji. Nice. Well, that was unexpected. Unexpectedly good draw, and our Junji can start getting instant damage, which is super nice. We also still have the ability to turn Lazav into Olgor. Let's see, creatures again. I think creatures is what we want. No creatures, just lands. So that's a shame. Yep, they get their land. And our little assistant. Oh, demonic tutor. Okay, this is bad news. Although Jinjis, having 2 Jinjis feels pretty good. What do they got? What would I think they might play in a wardrobe deck that deals with this? Maybe they might just want to clean the board. Massacre Worm. Okay, that's fine, isn't it? Kills off a lot of our stuff, not all of it. And it means that we do not want to turn Lazav into anything this turn, because Olga would die. Depends how heavy they are on the attack, but we have quite a lot of damage with our 2 Junjis. And they have 2 blockers for our Junjis. Animus of Night's Reach is currently dealing 2. This is interesting. Can we just pop the Mind Stone, see if we get anything good? Oof. Yeah, we'll pop the Mind Stone here. See if we get a... Rankle Master of Prankles. That's another flyer who could cause some problems. So, let's see. If they attacked with everything, we do need to do some pretty nasty blocks here. And the Seiju deals with the Animus. Cool. That means we might be dead. Let's see. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that's looking pretty bad. Is there anything we can reanimate from their graveyard? Not really. Is there anything from ours that really messes them up? No, not really. Teferi's Endless Insight. Do I still see that in the deck? Yeah, maybe that one can go.
Like the phases of the moon, life waxes and wanes.
Doesn't it just? Right, so... they have used both their flyers here.
No tail should be discarded.
I'm surprised. I think that this one might actually turn out as a win. Yeah, they want to attack with that. I don't want to attack with that. We went block with Junji, and then that's, what, 12 damage? Good game. They deal 2. Oh, is this just the clutchest game ever? That I think we've won. Nice! Well, that was 17 minutes worth playing. Sick! Turn around. Game 1 to Rona, I suppose. Nice. Our next game is against Gronlak the Omnivore. A very, very good frog, so it's looking pretty good actually. The Teferi's Endless Insight might actually do something here. The Ornithopter on turn 2, and then we will draw 2 cards with each time we use the Modern Age. So yeah, pretty happy about this. Gronlok is a force to be reckoned with though. Do not take him at face value as being a bad frog. He is a very good frog. Yep, cool. Ghostly Pulver is fine, don't really mind that. Yeah, that's completely fine. Yeah, we'll do the Aegis Insight so that we can start getting some card advantage with the Modern Age. A nice card this, can really take a game out of control as a resource. Benefactor. Cool, yep, Ghostly Pilferer does its thing. We'll do the Modern Age, see what we get. They might counter it. They didn't though, so we're good. Draw 2 cards, discard a card. Ooh, the Book of Vile Darkness. I'm going to get rid of the Book of Vile Darkness. I can get it back with Emery. Which, ooh, should we play Rona? Yeah, let's play Rona. Yeah, Ghostly Pilfer is very good. I forgot why. And the Jawari disrupting our commander, so command zone, yes. Cool. At least next time we go Cabal Paladin and start getting some hits in. Maybe it might be worth using the long reach of a knight here. I mean, they can Gronlak next turn. They're not really. Whenever a card is put to graveyard from a library, it seems they're taking the draw with Ghostly. Cool. Frog. Nice. Nice. Surprised you don't see more of Ghostly Pilferer, actually. Cool, so draw 2. We'll discard the reality chip. It's too easy to play Ashiok here, isn't it? But we're going to do it. I'm going to play Otavara, get Ashiok involved, and start creating some of these horror tokens. Are they going to draw with Ghostly? Or are they going to go for the Frog? No, they're going to draw still. Nice. They're doing almost better than us with card advantage. How many cards? They've got 84, we've got 84, so yeah, fairly similar really. The long reach of Knight with Ashiok's pretty gnarly pair of cards to add together. Cool. They've got rid of that. Oh, the Trollbred Guardian has also got to go. Nice. So they're going full Frog here. This must be appreciated. What makes this unblockable? Oh, discarding a card. Okay. So we have ourselves a Vesper Glider. I think we want to, yeah. Oh no, Cabal Paladin into Emery? Yeah. Now this doesn't put croak counters on things, so we don't need to worry about exiling their library too much. We can churn out quite a few tokens with Ashiok. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's not a bad move. And we've got Solemn, that's wonderful. Yeah, let's just keep going with the Ashiok. If they want to keep discarding cards to make this unblockable, I'm fine with that. Ashiok is just making bodies very consistently here, which are really annoying to deal with. Discard a card, cool. They're getting rid of Concerted Defense. Very interesting. They have a rogue, I suppose. I don't necessarily know what they're doing, but we will make another nightmare. Might be time just to... Oh, yes. Ooh, let's get the reality chip or Solemn. Yeah, let's get the reality chip. Play it. And yeah, unfortunately, again, that does mean... did miss that, can't lie. Ooh, okay, fair enough. 2 damage, and right now I'm really not feeling the... Just want to get this Pilfer tap down really, so that it stops causing us trouble. And then can attack with everything else. Of course, they can't play the Vesper Glider because they've... Oh, look at that! The Frog Beast I've not seen before. Sacrifice land if you do draw a card. Oh, nice. Good Frog. So they play Gronlak. They're just going to go for the attack with the Polywog to get some card advantage here, because they're doing very well with card advantage, but we can also... Ooh, Frog Hemoth. Nice. Frog Hemoth is a nasty one, but we will exile some cards of their library too. Let's get rid of some lands for them. Cool. Well, Gronlok is basically a better version of what we're doing, but we are going to tap it. So it causes us no more bother. And then maybe I just want to exile this Pilferer because they're going to keep drawing cards. I mean, the thing is they're going to make so much card advantage anyway. Ooh, Solemn. I think Solemn. No, let's keep trying for the reality chip. Because they draw the card, but it would be nice to have that top of the library card advantage. And unfortunately, casting stuff at the top of the library means Pilferer also gets extra cards. But I think we're near the point now. We'll put it on the. We'll put it on the Vector Glider. No, that's going to get hit pretty soon. Doesn't really matter. Let's just put it on one of these tokens. They might just bounce the token, but they're not. Okay, we've got Behold the Unspeakable. We'll just make another one a Nightmare. Play the Devoted Oglaw. Oh, actually, we might have just won. I think we've just won. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Nice. So Cabal Paladin really showing off what it can do here. Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say, but we seem to have our second win here. Unless they can surprise us with something. They do indeed surprise us with something. It's a Zulaport Duelist. Are they giving the wrong horror? -2, -0? Okay, cool. And those both get the Oglaw thing, which is nice. The random interactions when you throw a bunch of legendary creatures together, huh? Okay, they better do something fancy. Oof. Oh, we can play that any time as long as the reality chip's attached, right? So they can play something mean if they want to. Yeah, they can play the Froghemoth. I mean, we can't kill the Froghemoth. Oh, this was dumb. We should have killed Grunlock. Okay, now we'll kill Grunlock. So they still draw the card, but it means that the Froghemoth can't be played this turn. Ah, let's just throw these both away. Meaning they both get the the Oglaw thing. Oglaw's cute. Look at Oglaw. Oglaw will let us choose if we want Ashiok or something else next turn. But I think this is firmly in the bag at this point, unless they have a... Yeah. They've got a decent amount of blockers, I suppose, but we have 2 in the air, and we just need to play a... Yeah. Cool, lovely, game 2. 2 wins. Wonderful. And would you look at that, it's time for a surprise pack that we won from the game, and it's an Innistrad Midnight Hunt one with Bloodthirsty Adversary. Not going to complain about that, it's a pretty nice card, so yeah, just groove on, I suppose. And we have another commander that cares about historic stuff. This one is always quite scary. Enjoy your Weatherlight Captain. This looks alright. It's missing the 3rd land, which would really make it beautiful, so we're going to take the 3 mulligan for once. And regret it instantly, because we now again have 2 lands and nothing we can cast. And this will have to do, so we're going to get rid of... I think it's got to be Time of Ice. That's our only real interaction in this hand. Key to the Archive will probably get something gnarly. Maybe Junji. Junji's not really doing much yet, so... Sometimes you should have just kept that first hand. Even though... Because then now we're just in the same situation, I suppose. Yeah? You got me? I'm going to click on the glitchy fish. So really just hoping for a 3rd land in a second. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty sour apple. Just want to turn the Celsius online, have a good day. Ooh, non-land permanents in graveyards and no can't enter, that's good. Can't cast spells. Okay, well we can't do anything. Rubbished out on the lands a bit here. Reckon a Bank Buster's pretty nice. There we are, right, wonderful. The Celestus. Oh, actually we can also play another card. Nice. We have our little pigeon thing. And we're soon going to have the key to the archive, which means all our woes will be sorted. And then, ooh, they might seem to be having land troubles too. If they don't play anything, then we get to use the Celestus as a second ability. Yes, wonderful. Let's keep Teferi and get rid of Varagoth, because Varagoth, although awesome, is not a land. Cool, well let's start off with Ashiok. And just... oof. No, we want the land too bad. Nice, again, like... seems that this deck can turn a bad situation around. Ooh, rough. Okay, there's the next land, okay. And they've got their own Artificer's Assistant, how cute. Right. I think... how much do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is an annoying number. Maybe just putting another Planeswalker on the battlefield will make things... ooh, unfortunately, I don't think we want to do Agadeem's Awakening yet. So we're going to put it to the bottom, because that could come useful later. Might get shuffled back in. Yeah, we just want the swamp, really. And get in, really. Yes, we got rid of the Aetherflux Reservoir. That might just mean that they concede. That's really bad for them. We can also just phase out Joyra. It looks like it's going to be too annoying. Probably not this turn. Yeah, Moxam's a bit annoying, I suppose. Does mean that they might start chaining, but they've played 2 spells now, so we get to do the night and day thing. Oof, Emery, nice. So I think we bounce Emery and then phase out Joyra at the beginning of their next turn. Or maybe we bounce... yeah, bounce Joyra. Then we give them the options to block with Emery if they want to, but I doubt they will. Cool. And we will discard draw.
Think fast.
Ooh. I think Ashiok's quite important here. Yeah, Ashiok's important here, because that means that Joyra is basically useless, which is what we like. Cool. We'll discard draw. Oh, I want to keep the island. That's not going to. Instead we get Rites of Bells and Luck, which we are not too fussed about in this game. Treasure Keeper's fun though. So we'll go Ashiok. Number 2. This makes Emery fairly useless, and they've got rid of Niv Mizzet as well now. Just means they're burning Candle at both ends. Oops. I meant to choose. Probably would have chosen that, to be fair. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. And we will bounce Joyra. Because don't need Joyra hanging around right now. Oh, we could have done the -7. We should have done the -7. Could have probably won with the ultimate there, but feels like the right thing to do. What are they getting rid of? Thundersteel Colossus. What's... I don't even think I know that card. Trample Haste Crew 2. Cool. So they have the Reckoner Bankbuster, which is a crew of 3. So if we try to phase out Joyra, they might just try to do that. And then that stops our Rite of Bells and Lock, which is quite useful. So maybe we don't phase out their... God, they've lost so many win conditions. They've lost Niv Mizzet, they've lost the Aetherflux Reservoir. So it might just be that they have run out of win conditions, which would also be super. And it looks like they're timing us out here. Which, you know, we'll fast forward if that happens. So they decided to just lose. Okay, so that's 3 out of 3 so far, which means that we're on our way to the full victory, which would be awesome. Ridiculously awesome. Okay, a nice fun one. Look, Magnus PI is doing the good person's thing of running Killian. not Killian, Killane. Which means that we have an interesting matchup ahead of us. Lots of treasure, presumably. Treasure being a ridiculously cool thing for black and red. Maybe the reality chip comes down a bit later here? I'm not sure. Jacob seems like a card we should play as soon as we can. Yeah, they do that. They get their treasure, they're going to make something nasty, and then we can play Jacob, who will get us some nice cards, hopefully. Cool, more treasure. Big treasury. And we are just going to leave that. Cool. It might be worth playing Varrogroth, Blood Sky Sire. Ooh, well, really cleaning up here. Regret not playing the reality chip, because could have got that back, I suppose, but... Nice board. And in response, I think we just need some zombies. And we mill 3 lands, and we'll get rid of Jacob. It might be that this is our final loss. We've got Timur Calls the Dead, which I love the art on this card. Of seeing a big thing made out of golden skulls. So spooky. But the chef, the captain, and the vamp and the painter seems like it's quite a nice like trio here, really, isn't it? Oh, nice. Didn't know there was so many treasure-based cards, to be honest. I'm assuming the chef sacrificed artifacts, yeah. Okay, come on, another creature, please. Yes, sorry, bird. We're going to keep this search for a scanter. So maybe that's what we want here? Or is Varrogoth enough of a scary threat? I think Varrogoth's quite scary. There's a logic behind that play. And next turn, I don't know, reality chip into Emery. I think that seems good. Oglor probably needs some love pretty soon. But we want to make sure that when we have... we want another land, really, because then we can go Rona into search for a scanter. Ooh, sushi! Not a big fan of how this card has the name sushi in it, but I don't really know what sushi means, so I'm not going to be too hard on it. Yeah, the captain, I think, can meet a couple of zombies. No, we'll scry 2. Just let Vargoth deal with this one. Yeah, nice. This is where we get to scry 2. See if we've got anything to deal with that big... Ooh! Mascagirl. Yes, so in tandem with Oglar, we can clean up here. And the Arcane Signet can go on the bottom. So, we gain the life. Dungeon Descent. We just need Oglor. That's a shame, the reality chip's going to go, isn't it? Anything else we play aside from Oglor is going to get eaten up. So actually we play Oglor and then I think we just venture into the dungeon. And we're going to do the one that gains us. We're going to do the Dungeon of the Man Mage. Sort of mad lad that just wants 1 life. Okay, cool. So hopefully they just extend into some more creatures here. Oglor, oh, please don't kill Oglor. Killing Oglor would be really sad. Just kill a zombie, don't kill Oglor. They keep looking at Oglor like they're going to kill Oglor. They killed Oglor. Okay. Play a 1-drop, please. I'd really appreciate that. It's sushi really causing us a pain here. I guess we attach the reality chip to a zombie and I can get a land. That's really the best I can think of here. We don't have any other 1-drops, do we? Otherwise we could just do that. I just need a 1/1 for Mascagirl to start off the chain reaction, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe if we attack with a zombie. If we attack with a zombie, then that might weaken one of their defending creatures too. So that would be 1, 2, 3, but it would be enough to kill Atsushi, who is what we're after at this point. So, I think it's just play 2 creatures. What artifacts do we have in the graveyard? Do we have any artifacts in the graveyard? We have no artifacts in the graveyard. We might mill one over. So let's just reality chip and Emery. If we build up our board, they might be more tempted to build up theirs. Okay, we lose Ashiok. Wait. Okay, so we can look at the top card of our library anytime with the reality chip, even if it's not attached. So that's quite nice. But Atsushi is really causing us some pain here. Creates 3 treasures when it dies. It's going to make something even bigger, really, isn't it? Or is it Poison the Cup? That's probably Poison the Cup. Which makes this whole process a bit harder. Oof, right, what can we do? Well, I think Agadeem's Awakening. Let's attack with a zombie. See if they fall for it. They might just fall for it, you know. If not, I think we reality chip something. Oh, go on. Yes! Right. I would check if Poison the Cup deals with opposing creatures, or just their own, but we'll see. Or it might just be that they kill... Oh, they could just sacrifice the chef, can't they? Ah, shame. Pity. Okay. We played that all wrong. They did a very good job there. They just need to deal 1 damage now. Ah, shame, shame, shame. One, 2. And then Atsushi. Right, we need something better than a swamp, I'm afraid. We need something better than a swamp off the top of our library that kills Atsushi. Or taps it down. So we could get the Time of Ice, I suppose. That's not the Time of Ice. What can we get out of our graveyard that might deal with this? Nothing. Nothing is the answer. So I think that's good game. Oh no, Rona could get back... if only we had 1 more mana, we could get back Ashiok, but this has haste, so it looks like it's GG. Let's attach the reality trip to Emery. They might just kill Emery in response to this as well. Yeah, okay, we done. Good game, bye-bye. The winning streak is gone. And we're back against another Muldrotha the Gravetide. And this hand looks pretty fun. We've got Guardian Idol, we've got the Modern Age to do some redraws. We've got Gonti, which means we can snatch up one of their things from the top of their library. They've mulliganed twice, so they're already down a card. Cool. Let's see how it goes. Game 1 life, already winning. And I think this screams that we need to play the Modern Age to make sure that we get what we want. Yes, we got what we want. So our free drop could be anything here, but I think we get rid of Yaragoth again? No, I don't think we do search a library for Yaragoth. I think we get Kazmina. Because it doesn't really matter, because all of these cards can be brought back with Rona, but I'm not really seeing Kazmina being a card we want to use early. Draw a card, then discard a card. We'll get rid of... I don't really want to get rid of anything here. I'll get rid of the Hall of the Snow. I'll get rid of something that we can get back later. Yeah, let's get rid of... No, we're going to play Varagorth this turn, I think. So we'll just get rid of all of the Storm Giants. Screw it. See if that comes to bite me back later. We'll play Rona. They might just be tempted to kill her if we think we're going to use the Planeswalker. When really we're up for a Gonti here. Guardian Idol should really come down. Fair played. Okay. So, yeah, that's perfect target for Elspeth's Nightmare, so we'll do that. And get them with Rona. It's weird not playing the ramp early, but it felt like we just needed to get the card draw done, so now might be the time to play the ramp so that we are... Oh no, maybe it's best just to play the Kazmina. We're getting all the lands we need. And we're going to get them discarding. What a choice. Crux of Fate? Crux of Fate or Meat of Massacre has got to be. I think it's got to be Crux of Fate. Play a land, do a Guardian Idol, and a Tome of the Infinite, because we're not too worried about playing massive amounts of creatures with the Meat of Massacre hanging over our heads. It might just... I mean, it'd be a bad idea to play Muldrotha here, right? Because then... Although, yeah, I don't know. I think we did a good move. Yeah, they don't want to play Muldrotha because they're exiling their graveyard now. Death Sprout is an instant. Kazmina helps with that. We'll start getting some free cards from Tome of the Infinite. Oh, Duress, yes. That's exactly what we wanted. The Meat Cooker Massacre can be played again, so it's not much point getting rid of that. Might as well get rid of the Death Sprout. Ooh, what are they using that for? They after our lands? I think they're after our lands. Oh, okay, so they can recast Field of Ruin from the graveyard. Sure. That's fine. We'll get a Swamp. Should have tapped it for mana. Don't know if it makes a difference. Don't think it should. Death Sprout. Oh, that means we can't play Kazmina, doesn't it? Yeah, that does mean we can't play Kazmina, but that means we will instead play Gonti. Or we play Yargov. Yargov's pretty gnarly, yep. Maybe we just play Rona again. What do we have in our graveyard? Get rid of the Meat Massacre. We have Elspeth's Nightmare, I suppose. Yes, we do have Elspeth's Nightmare, which just gets rid of their graveyard again. So yeah, we'll do that. And get them with the Vesper Glider. Tome, one of the hits off Tome is Swords, yeah, so... In fact, most of these cards... The only one that's always a bit annoying is, where is it? Assault Strobe. Which looks like an awesome card. Oh, Professor Onyx, okay. Sure.
Let's go digging.
Killing Solemn is a bit annoying because they will get a lot of advantage off it. Oh, Ponder, okay. I'll Ponder. Yes, to Fairies, Aegis Insight, but I think we just want to shuffle. Ooh. Okay, Elspeth's Nightmare. Get rid of Solemn. Resolve. Yep, they get their card. But we get Yaragoth. Varagoth, sorry. And get some beats in on Professor Onyx. Can't even do a -3 here, so that's nice. They are getting some more card advantage, but we're going to Gonti, which will be really fun. Elspeth's Nightmare. Ooh, has been dealt with. Lovely. Jacob's an interesting one in the Muldrotha deck. Fog, always nice. Let's see what they've got with Gonti first. Enter the battlefield, return to those. Aetherflux seems like the best thing to do here. Yeah, we'll Aetherflux. They might destroy it and then get their Aetherflux back, which would be really annoying. Cool.
I tried to fix things.
So now, yeah, this see this exiles cards. Oh, I see. Emergent's a concern. Depends how many extra turn spells they have, really. It's a bit of a shame when you're playing a Sultai deck where they could just hit you with the Ultimatum. This means we're probably dead, but I'm gonna play it out, because why wouldn't I? Yeah, sure. So, we don't mind them having the Eldritch Reborn, we don't mind them having Liliana. I think Time Warp needs to be shuffled away. We'll sacrifice the Gonti, I suppose. And then if we sacrifice 2 creatures, yeah, we'll get rid of these 2. And we can still sort out the rest. So that really, yeah, that wasn't too bad at all. Depends what they do with the last 3 mana, they might just kill Yarogov. And let us draw, sure, that's great. Ooh, Spark Double. Shame Spark Double doesn't really do much. Giant Growth. Temple of Deceit. Otawara. What does that do? That gets rid of Liliana, but that's not really what we want. Can we get something back that would really help us here? Yeah, let's get Gonti back. That'll be fun. Oh, maybe Elspeth's Nightmare was the one to do, but we'll have our activations. Hakon's Insight gives them a free card. We'll discard the Giant Growth, I suppose. Nice, they get the zombie. Mending of Dominaria is very good, but it does also mean they're getting rid of their graveyard. Oh, not Tubes. Tubes is bad news. Cool. Yes, we'll always take it back to the command zone, I think. We can Elspeth's Nightmare that, but that's going to be very costly. Now that our commander costs 9. Ooh, Rankle's perfect. Yeah, we'll Tome of the Infinite. See if we get swords. We really want swords. We get Giant Growth instead. Which, to be fair... Oh, Rankle can attack Liliana, so we won't actually bother with Giant Growth here.
How disappointing.
And a little trick we can do is turn our Guardian Idol into a 2-2 and then to hit it with Giant Growth to make it a 3-3. Oh, are they going to reanimate Liliana here? Of course they are. Of course they are. Sure. They're going to return the Solemn and they get Liliana back.
The undead make great minions. Loyal
Oof.
and silent.
More oofs for sure. We do have River's Rebuke.
More useful in the grave.
Draw 2 cards.
I've learned waste not, want not.
Don't think anything from this really sorts us out for a Planeswalker. We do have Lightning Bolt. Oh, so much value. So much value. Kind of want Circuit Mender in something like this, I think. Circuit Mender is one of my new faves. After seeing what it does in Standard. It's like a Frag Tusk. Circuit Mender, that is, not a Solemn. Yep, do it again. Nice. Ah, they say thank you, how pleasant. Cool, over to me. Yep, destroy more lands, so... Ooh, we do get to Ponder though, that's going to be big. Maybe Atris is the way to go. Yeah, we'll put Atris on top with Ashiok, and then we know Ashiok's on top, so we won't shuffle, and we're destined to get ourselves Ashiok. Ashiok can then, yeah, we'll get Ashiok, thank you. We will use to get rid of the Hakon's Insight for now. They take a turn off it, but they're still going to be doing a lot. I think we could do Elspeth's Nightmare next turn again as well, which would be good. Sure. Oh, I see. I see, that's good. They're still not playing more Tropher. instead they do something horrible like play this thing. Oh god, I hate this Foreign Cluck so badly. I don't know why they let it into Historic Brawl. Ruins games, really. Even if we get ourselves the well, all we need is 18 life. He says, very optimistically. Cool, well let's tome, see if we can get something to Vorinclex. Come on, swords, please, just give me swords for once. That's a good start. Okay, so we can sword the Vorinclex. Which makes everything feel a little bit better. We'll attack Liliana with Atris. They have to block with 2 creatures, so we can give it Giant Growth. Sure, Giant Growth, it's now bigger. So they're both gone. They do draw 2 more cards. 3 more cards, which they can now play. Rona, I've got to hold on. We've got to hold on for Rona. We'll Spark Double for another Atris trigger. For whatever reason, oh yeah, it comes in with +1/+1, doesn't it? And that means we get our own Liliana, or the other 2 cards. Oof. Oof. Does our own Liliana do much? Our own Liliana would do more if we had that 1 extra land. So let's go for the other 2 cards. Let's risk it. They're lands. Alright. So then we can play this Knight's Reach thing, which gets us up to 42. Nice. Okay, we can fog as well. Okay, no, this is actually starting to be really, really... We fog, that's 1. Then we get another 1, and another 3 from Rona. Rona gets us... us not having those lands is going to be the end of us, isn't it? This is going to be a lot of triggers. A lot of triggers. A lot of triggers here. And they're destroying... If they need to destroy the Aetherflux Reservoir if they want to get anywhere. I'm assuming they are, yeah, nice. Now they get their own Aetherflux Reservoir, and now they can go to town on us. Yep, cool. Zombies. Solons. So this means that they get 2 more life, they just get 2 more lands. And then Jacob is going to let them do the whole Jacob thing. And they'll exile a card which they can then play for free. Once during each of your turns, yeah. Oh, the reality chip. Okay, I think we're going to call it there. Good game. So, Rona surprised me there, actually. We got 3 wins. Is not bad for a commander who's honestly a bit underwhelming, but we had some fun, played some cards, got to do some weird stuff. So I'm happy with that. Hope you enjoyed, and the deck list, as always, will be in the description. Thank you. Goodbye.